want to attempt to
What's
save
up, folks? Corpse here, and welcome back to Starfield. And I'm listening to Barrett and Andreas go back and forth. It's freaking hilarious. So we are up in space in our ship, which we're at max speed. I don't. Oh no, there we go. Now we're at max speed. That's a little better.
Pardon me. Was that your stomach or mine?
Let's see here, though. I think. You want that. Alrighty. We need to head over here.
Sorry. I was lost in a memory for a moment there. How can I help?
Yeah, don't worry about it. Let's see. Missions. Rendezvous here. Okay. Set course. Travel.
Look who finally had the guts to show up. Looks like Adler finally did something right for once.
Oh.
Sure. I've got a minute.
Yeah. Oops. Sorry. My bad.
Hey! Just answer the damn hell! So, big shot. I hear Adler thinks you're good enough to join our crew.
That's what I'm here for.
We'll see. When the waters get deep, it's sink or swim.
Yeah.
So, before I put you to work, let's get everything out in the open. I don't know if Adler mentioned it, and for his sake, I hope he hasn't. But you aren't about to sign up with any average pirate crew. You're signing up with the Crimson Fleet. That's if you get through this little task I have planned for you.
Surprise, surprise.
There's a medical supply ship called the Ragana, jumping into Enceladus's orbit. On board that ship, you'll find a traitor named Austin Rake. I want him dead.
Consider it done.
Done when Rake stops breathing. Head back here when you're finished. And don't keep me waiting for long.
Okay. How can you be certain Austin Rake is on the Ragana?
I've been tracking Rake for months. He's making it tough, not gonna lie. He changes his location and identity so often, it's costing me a small fortune just to keep tabs. But you know what? It's worth every damn cred. He's made me look like a fool in front of Delgado, and I'm gonna have his head on a pike.
Yeah, why do you want him dead?
Rake used to run with the fleet. Hell, I'm the one who vouched for him in the first place.
That's why.
Back then he had a different name and a different identity. He was a damn good earner, too. Brought in a ton of creds. Everything was fine until he wanted out. So he ran. And nobody, I mean, nobody, runs away from the fleet.
Okay. All right. Alright, let's set course. Alright.
pilot of the Ragana. We are a simple transport ship heading to New Homestead. We do
Then boy, do I have some bad news for you. You have a crewman aboard I'm looking for.
All right. And what are your intentions with this crewman?
The fleet wants Austin Rake dead. I'd like to board the ship and talk about how to spare him.
Well, normally I would say no, but frankly, it will be safer for us that way. All right. You can talk. We will talk then.
God, I know I freaking...
Got a minute to chat? Maybe a few minutes. Probably not hours, though. No, Garrett?
Oh, for fuck's sakes.
You've got my attention, Captain.
Solid docking job there. Nice work.
Actually, no, I ran into their damn ship. Even though I had thought I had shut the engines off.
Hello, Captain.
Okay. What would you like?
I have to talk about the Starborn. Do you have a second? You do, right?
Alright. Yeah, what did you think about it?
It was awesome,
Yeah, I want to talk about it too, though.
right? How could we not talk about it for the rest of our lives? It could be the dawn of a new era of humanity.
Or the end.
Or it could be an elaborate prank or any number of mundane explanations.
True. Ah. Yeah, I think it's aliens.
Well, they were definitely unusual, but aliens seem so inhuman, obviously. I just have so many questions.
Yeah,
We just need more data.
correct.
There has to be a way to draw them out and figure out where they're coming from.
They keep following me around. We know they wanted the artifact. That has to be significant.
It's one of our few facts about them. It seemed very important to them, too. This could be a turning point for humanity, you know? Or it could be just the emergence of a powerful new faction, or some sort of elite military tech, or a gazillionaire with nothing else to do. All we know is that they wanted that artifact badly.
Yeah, yeah. It's the quadrillionaire Elonian Musk. We know what their motives are. Yeah, we need to know what their motives are.
Agreed. That is going to require more observations, more encounters with them. And who knows? Maybe we'll never see them again.
Wait a minute. Oh, Vasco's on the ship too. Okay, I thought so. Right. So we actually have one more spot we can hold open. We okay. Okie dokie.
Yeah. You have my attention.
Mm-hmm. It's not that way. Okay, now I need to figure out where the hell my docking port is. Is it up there? Yeah, it is. Running while encumbered. Who, what? UEC Navy A cargo, what? Wait. Let me mess with inventory. Okay. Welcome back.
I am not sure what to make of you being here. If you wanted to kill us, you could have done that from your ship.
Exactly.
If you wanted our cargo, we could have jettisoned it. I guess I should just stop talking and let you say your piece.
I don't know who's listening over comms. This is safer.
That is true. Which means you don't want somebody to know what you are really up to. Now, do you mind telling us what this is all about? Yeah, the fleet wants Rake dead, but I want to resolve this without violence. You really do not know which one of us is Rake, do you? And you do not seem to care either, which makes me think you really want to save him.
I do.
Okay, I have idea. We can strike his name from Manifest, make it so he was never on board. Then, when we dock, we will leave him on this ship and deliver him to another port.
Deliver him to SysDef. If the fleet finds out about this deal, we're both exposed.
That is fair. We do not want any part of the fleet. Is that all right with you, Austin?
Do I have a choice?
It does not appear you do. Well then, it is agreed. You go back to your ship and we will make sure Rake was never on ours. And in case any of your handlers get suspicious, here. We had an extra crate of supplies loaded, in case one got damaged. This should be proof you were not here to bargain.
All right. Glad that got resolved.
Is something amiss?
No?
Excusez-moi.
Medical supplies. Oh, it doesn't weigh anything. Oh, I'm fine with holding on to it then. Oh, that's right. I wanted to do this. What? Why do I still have these? I wanted to put this. It's suppressed. It has a suppressor on it. I wanted to put this here. And then I want to put these away. We'll hold on to that just on the off chance. 27 caliber. I only have 66 rounds for it. Do I have any ammo? No, I don't. UC Navy A cargo. Yeah, I don't. Okay. Oh, I'll have to look up on how to change the name of a ship. Okay.
What did you need?
Clean separation, Captain. Perfect.
Okay. Return to, yeah. Let's go.
I picked up something.
Damn, Murph just don't know how to take a hit. Hey, Rook, wanna help me with some target practice?
Oh.
Target's jump system
Yes. The crab drive is out of commission.
Oh yeah, she turns like a freaking. Like I said, she turns like a T-Rex. Whoa!
Grab drive is down. We need to repair.
Shit!
Direct hit to their grab drive. We've knocked out their shields.
Is that your best shot?
Enemy's grab drive disabled.
Hello.
Grab drive is functional.
Good. Yeah. I had a feeling she was gonna turn like a drunk dang, Nice. I'll get over there. Sure. Oh, you too, huh? Hey, to the victor goes the spoils. I need all the money I can get after freaking.
Thanks for the help with the Cliptic. I had it under control, but it definitely went faster after you jumped into the fight. Now tell me about the Ragana. Give me some good news, then we can go celebrate.
Yeah, Austin Rake is dead. The Ragana survived.
Huh. No kidding. That'll make Delgado happy, seeing as our hands are clean. I would have preferred if you hadn't left witnesses behind, but at least you got the job done. Anyway, you wanted into the Crimson Fleet? Well, you're in. Yep, it's that simple. Hope this business with Rakes taught you something. Because I'm about to stick my neck out and vouch for you. If you screw up, and I wind up looking like an asshole, I'm gonna send someone after you. We clear?
Crystal. Best decision you ever made.
Yeah? Last person who said that was Rake. So you've already dug yourself a hole about 6 feet deep. And now that you know the deal, it's time to see what you signed up for. I'm gonna upload the coordinates for our headquarters in the Crick system. Spacers call it the key, the fleet calls it home. Head out there as soon as you can. Don't keep me waiting long.
Yes, ma'am. All right. Search for evidence, yeah. Oh, report to the vigilance. On the report to okay. All right. Yeah, I even added extra engines on this thing.
Ship is now docked. Perfect. Didn't even smudge the paint.
Hello.
Okay.
Hello, Captain.
Yeah, hey guys.
Captain Tommy, it
Commander
is
Conde wants to see you.
pleasant
Follow me.
to see you.
I had a friend on the Regana. I hope I'll be able to see him next time we're on shore leave. Once we get rid of all the pirates, the galaxy will live it.
Sir?
At ease, soldier. We got the message from the Regana about Austin Rick. We had him dropped off at a separate port, off the books. Suffice to say, he's got a lot to answer for.
And hopefully a lot of info. Yeah. Glad he surrendered. I didn't want to kill anybody.
That's a smart line to follow. Part of this role you're playing means having to make hard choices. Just remember not to lose yourself in the part. Oh, one more thing before we move on. For transparency's sake, you should know we were the ones that hired Ecliptic to attack Neva's ship. There was concern after what happened with the Regana that you might have trouble earning Neva's trust. Coming to her rescue ensured that would not be a problem.
Yeah, you sent them knowing they'd be outgunned. Ecliptic is going to remember that.
Let them remember. They have no idea who actually hired them. I'd suggest you spend less time worrying about us and more time being concerned with the task at hand. On that note, how did things go with Neva? Were you able to join the fleet?
It does seem like I passed their initial test.
Then it worked. You're in. Sounds like everything is going as expected. Now it's time for the next phase of the mission.
Our intel on Saoirse was correct. After we received reports on your interaction with Adler Kemp, we picked up on your rendezvous with Neva Mora.
Our files indicate she's second in command, so getting on her good side will ensure you get into the Crimson Fleet.
What do you know about Neva?
The woman has a record that could stretch across Sol and back. She started young as one of Neon's street rats, and worked her way up to second in command.
Hey, I was a Neon Street
She's a
rat.
force to be reckoned with, so don't underestimate her.
Alright, well then everything's going according to plan.
Yes, you pass your first test and you're still alive. But before we get too confident, that either means she suspects nothing, or she intends to make an example of you later. Just remember, these are ruthless criminals, so don't let your guard down.
Trust me.
And their ruthlessness is only surpassed by their cunning. You should proceed with caution, regardless of how well you think you've ingratiated yourself.
So what's next for you on Neva's agenda?
I was told to meet Neva at the Key. Yeah, I got the coordinates to the Crimson Fleet base.
Excellent. If you're heading to the Key, I assume you'll be meeting Delgado soon.
Delgado is the leader of the Crimson Fleet. I have a profile here with some information on his background. You'll want to know the individual cadences of every member of the fleet, but Delgado's most of all.
In any case, now that you're with the fleet, you'll be operating independently. We will shadow you eventually, but we'll need to maintain our distance for now, especially while you're on the Key. This will also give us time to bolster our defenses, should we need to engage with the fleet in the future.
Sir, on that note, shall we begin implementing the upgrade to our shields?
Immediately, Lieutenant. Notify the engineers and relay the information to the crew. I hope your entry into the fleet has overcome any doubts you may have had regarding your mission. It certainly increased my estimates on success. Keep up the good work. We'll expect further reports. Dismissed.
Okay.
First mission in the books and no casualties. Good work.
All right. You're doing a good job, Vasco. Get off and get away from here.
We've detached. Let's get out of here.
Yeah, that's not a bad idea. Let's just head over to Titan real quick. Get away from here. I want to read these dossiers.
Be advised, you are entering United Colony space. Please maintain course and prepare to be scanned. Scan complete. Welcome to Titan. You're cleared to land at New Homestead.
Now, New Homestead is a place where we can buy ship parts. It's one of the ship developers. I'd have to take a look to see which one. I think it's Nova Galactic. Okay. Let me get out of the seat here real quick. Alright, let's take a look. Adler Clint, I'm not worried about him. Well, okay, let's see. Hot-headed, competent, seasoned. Adler is Crimson Fleet captain operating in Saldonia. His hot-headed nature means Adler is easily provoked, which has gotten him in numerous scrapes. Despite his flaws, Adler is a seasoned ship captain. In most cases, he can use his prowess to escape sticky situations. Addendum is more information on Crimson Fleet captain is gathered. Additional profiles will be added to commanders. Okay. So let's see. Nakamura. Short fuse, temperamental, intense, incendiary. Nakamura was born and raised in Neon, an orphan at a young age. Sounds familiar. She spent most of her youth getting arrested for crimes ranging from simple assault to grand larceny, and was a frequent visitor at the Sistef prison. At 22, she stowed away on a transport to Aquila City, was eventually recruited to the Crimson Fleet. Delgado. Clever, shrewd, careful, calculating. Originally hailing from Aquila City, Delgado fell into crime at a young age, despite being born into wealth. His parents exiled him in the hopes of correcting his behavior, yet his only served to increase his criminal behavior, culminating in the theft of a cargo ship, which he used to initiate himself into the Crimson Fleet. Delgado is a shrewd, clever leader who is prone to rash judgment. He keeps a tight rein on the Crimson Fleet, but he's given his pirates enough latitude to do what they do best. Okay. Okay. What the? Weird. Okay. All right. Delgado's directives. Oh, yeah, we've read this before. Okay. We might want to... You might want to grab a different ship for this endeavor. Alright. Grav drive is... Okay. Rook meets king. Set course. Cricks. Nice, we've got plenty of fuel. Alright.
Nice jump. We're right on target.
Whoa, what the heck? Why is this doing this now? Why is that doing that all of a sudden? Oh, I bet I know. One sec. Dagnabbit, I am sorry. I accidentally paused it to go handle something real quick, and I forgot to unpause it. You guys just missed that whole thing. Dang it. One second. Okay.
Now, we've got everything the fleet needs right here. Of course, you've got to pay for it. Remember, on the key, credits are king. What the hell is this?
All right, hang on.
Sorry, y'all missed about like
Before you get pissed, I've
4
got my
minutes of
hands
stuff.
full.
I had to revert to a save because I
Jasmine,
had accidentally
sweetie,
forgot to hit the record
I'm
button.
trying to give a tour here.
As
so you want to
you
tell
know
me why
from
those damn doors are
a minute
sealed?
ago.
It's called a malfunction. You know, that thing I spend most of my day dealing with. Believe me, my people are on it. Have a little faith for once.
Aw. And you always, Angel. This here's Jasmine. You need anything for your ship, she's got you covered.
Hey, Jasmine.
Hit up the depot next since these doors have given out on us. So anyway, we were talking about the lot. About 100 years ago, the prisoners down there rioted and took over the place. After stealing some ships, they were actually able to make it up here and took over the key.
About time you brought us new blood, Neva. I was getting tired of trading with the same old faces.
You're just ticked everyone's getting wise to your ridiculous prices, Aludra. Anyway, welcome to the depot, Rook, where you'll be lucky if these blood-sucking leeches don't bleed you completely dry.
Whoa. It's not our fault that people don't appreciate how much it costs to get untraceable merchandise onto the key.
Neva's just whining because she thinks she lost a ton of cash selling us a shipment of gear. She should have done her homework.
Yeah, sure, laugh it up. I'll remember that next time I need something from you cheapskates. Let's move on.
One thing I'm liking
Back
is
to my
all these
story.
vendors right here.
After the liberated prisoners grabbed the key, they established it as a base of operations and began pirating the spaceways. That was how the Crimson Fleet began. Of course, Jasper Cricks had a lot to do with all that, but we'll get to him later. Rook, meet Zuri, queen of the rare exports.
If I don't have it, you don't need it.
Neuroamps, blueprints. Hit her up and she'll take care of you.
Speaking of which, you still owe me for that last purchase, Neva. It's like 5 figures. Don't make me collect it the hard way.
The hard way? Oh no. Rook, protect me from Zuri's vengeance. Enough of the bullshit, Zuri. I'll pay you when I pay you. Deal with it. Got a problem with that? Take it up with the boss.
If it's
On
hard
the
to
right,
find,
you've got
I probably
Bradley
got
from
it.
the Trade Authority. I'm sure you know the deal there. He'll buy pretty much anything, no matter how hot. Then we
Trade
got our
Authority's
med
over there.
on the left, run by the one and only Samina Mizra. She'll patch you up, if you've got the money. We don't run any free clinics up in here, you don't? Okay, this is our final stop. Over there, you've got the Last Nova, where Bog serves watered-down drinks at ridiculously exorbitant prices. And right here is the most important place on the entire station, the Reckoner's Core, run by the incomparable Shinya Voss.
Another new Rook, Neva? I can't believe Delgado still lets you recruit, given what happened with the last one.
You mean Austin Rape? It's been taken care of, all right? I don't like loose ends, and this rook is the one who tied it off.
Perhaps next time you'll try to be a bit more discerning regarding your choices. It's far more cost-effective.
Yeah, love you too, darling. Anyway, Shinya handles our lifeblood. The money. We call him our reckoner, but if you ask me, he's actually a pain in the ass.
And Neva will slit your throat if she thinks you'll bleed creds.
Yeah, I get
Go to
that.
hell, boss. Take care of our new friend here, or I'll find a way to pull the pin on that little party popper in your chest. Anyway, Shinya will get you set up in our system. I've got real work to do. Once you're done, head upstairs and I'll introduce you to the boss.
Hi, yes, ma'am.
Proper introduction.
Hi.
I am Shinya Voss, the official reckoner for the Crimson Fleet. And since Neva so thoughtfully mentioned it, yes, this is a bomb embedded in my chest. And no, I'll never know the meaning of the word humble. In fact, I find Delgado's idea of a security measure to be quite empowering.
That is the most clever security measure I've ever seen.
Glad you approve. Obviously, betrayal isn't
Gotta
taken
play the
lightly
part.
around here. Since I oversee the bulk of transactions and maintain all accounts for the fleet, I'm a prime target for information. Should our enemies capture me, or I grew any semblance of a moral conscience, you might consider me the greatest threat we have. For Delgado, the bomb grants peace of mind and a certain degree of safety.
He sounds like a smart man.
It's why he's the boss. Of course, I'm not the first reckoner to bear a bomb under my ribcage, but Delgado was smart enough to continue the tradition. Now, let me get you set up. A moment while I convene with the core. Thanks to advanced modifications even Ryujin would envy, I can interface directly with our mainframe and the Galbank network. This allows me to move and clean credits faster and more efficiently than any run-of-the-mill cyber runner.
Heh.
There, you're done. All you need now is Delgado's blessing, and you'll be one of us.
Time to make those credits.
The perfect segue into my final subject. Thanks to our relations with contacts across the galaxy, we always have a steady stream of jobs available. I've granted you all the necessary permissions to access these listings at any time, using the computers that surround the core.
Sounds like we'll be doing a lot of business together.
If Neva's chosen wisely, we certainly will. Now, I believe that covers all I have to say, so you can run along to Delgado. Take the elevator to the upper level. You should be able to find your way from there, I hope.
Okay.
Alright, listen up. You can all stop complaining. Atrium to cargo bay doors have been repaired. Oh, and you're welcome, Nev.
Okay. All right.
Ah, there's our other new recruit.
This guy looks familiar.
So, now that we are all here, it's time to get down to business. The two of you are the only rooks that have made the latest cut. The rest, well, let's just say they won't be joining us ever again. Neva's willing to put her neck on the line and vouch for you, which means you've got what it takes to join the Crimson Fleet.
I won't disappoint.
You'd better not disappoint, or you'll find yourself answering to me, personally. All right, let's get started here. When you sign up with the Crimson Fleet, you're in it for the long haul. No one quits. No one retires. The only way out is death.
Surprise,
You stay
surprise.
loyal, or you pay the consequences. Fleet before friends. Fleet before family. fleet before yourself.
Got it, boss.
Boss? Good. You're getting it already. I like that.
Can we get on with this? I want to get drunk at the last Nova.
I'm impressed. That is the first intelligent thing you have said this entire time, Mathis. Since you two seem so eager to move forward, let's get to your next job. Pack your cold weather gear, Rooks. Where we are going, you're going to need it.
Oh, God, don't tell me you're dragging him down to Suvorov for another one of your little initiation runs. 10 Johns to the surface, 12 dead Rooks. You'd think by now you would have given up on that goddamn campfire story.
Crix's legacy is no story, Neva. We've got fresh eyes in the fleet. And if these two want to impress, they're going to help me search those ruins.
I hope you're right, Dale. That new code we grabbed for the lot cost us a ton of credits. And a decent captain.
This initiation, as Neva calls it, is your chance to see where it all began. On Suvorov with Jasper Crix. Crix led the riots that gave birth to the Crimson Fleet. And if his legacy is still out there, we're going to be the ones to find it.
What legacy? Maybe you should tell me more about Crick's legacy.
Before Crix left the fleet, he left a message talking about a major score. One that would set up the fleet to be a big player in the settled systems. Somewhere down the line, they started calling it Crix's legacy. And everyone who's tried to find it has wound up empty-handed, missing, or dead. If we're gonna beat those odds, we'll first need a lead. And I would wager we will find one on Suvorov.
Dale's leaving out the best part. That this whole search is based on a handful of words on a very old slate. Crix left a lot of big talk on that recording. And not a lot of facts. Some of us believe in it more than others.
Don't listen to her. When we get our hands on Crix's legacy, the fleet will be operating at a completely different level. We will become more than a match for UC Systef.
We'll be unstoppable.
Exactly. Now you're beginning to understand. Okay, enough discussion. We have got a lot of work to do. To that end, the next stop is the lock. I've had Jazz feed the coordinates into your ship's computer. Since Mathis doesn't have a ship, he's going to ride with me. I'll see you down there, Rook. Don't keep me waiting.
Nice. Mind if I asked you about this initiation? Yeah, mind if I ask you about this initiation?
Yeah, what is it?
What can you tell me about Suvorov?
It's cold. Bitter cold. Just about the last place you would want to find yourself without heat. The few living things that can survive the extreme temperatures are constantly fighting to stay at the top of the food chain.
The aggressive
The
animals.
Crimson Fleet called Suvorov the White Hell. To me, it's paradise. Someone up here pisses me off enough, I send them down to the surface for a little overnight visit. Snaps them right back into line.
What can you tell me more about the lock?
The UC built the lock as a Supermax prison a little under... well, it must have been at least 100 years ago. Before that, those concha de sus madres marooned prisoners on the planet's surface and left them to their own devices. As you can imagine, these turned into some kind of demented survival of the fittest. Prisoners killing each other for a chance at meager supplies. Luckily, some whistleblowers back in New Atlantis saw this as cruel and unusual punishment and pressured the UC into building the facility. 5 years after the prison was completed, Crix touched off the riots that overran the lock and eventually the key.
Huh. What's the deal with Mathis?
There is no deal. You and Mathis are two sides of the same coin. A couple of rooks fighting for a spot in the fleet. Only problem is that he is down a ship and you are not, which puts you ahead. Just barely. Who knows? Maybe he'll get lucky and you won't make it off Suvorov in one piece.
So what happened to Jasper Cricks in the lock?
Nobody knows exactly what went down. I mean, there's all sorts of rumors. Creeks was in prison for almost 5 years. And judging from the look of the facility, every moment must have been miserable. I suppose he just got fed up and decided to take matters into his own hands. Got the prisoners behind them and kept pushing until he reached the key. The cojones on that guy. UC's toughest supermax prison, and he just waltzed the hell out of there like it was nothing. I would love to have been a part of that.
Yeah, no kidding.
Fine.
That's all for now.
Then get moving.
Okay. Now, wondering, that's the bugs to the range. I'm not worried about that.
Got mixed feelings about my last job. On one hand, lost a friend. But on the other hand,
Where's Jasmine?
Ship services? You need it? I've got it. So, looks like we got ourselves a new rook.
Yeah.
Once again, I'm Jazz, resident engineer here. Like Neva said, you need ship parts, repairs? I'll hook you up. As long as your credits are good.
I hope the fleet is a wider variety than the UC and the Freestar Collective, yeah.
It may not be wider, but it's not on the books, if that's what you're getting at. I can guarantee your ship will be in good hands. So if you're looking for an upgrade, let me know. We got the best selection in the settled systems. Illegal, unregistered, recalled. We sell it all. No questions asked.
I'm always looking for an edge.
Anything that keeps the UC and Freestar Rangers off your tail is a must-have in my book. Just let me know when you want to talk business.
Yeah, mind helping me with my ship?
I don't mind helping, but it'll cost you.
Okay. I'd like to view and modify my ships.
All right, let's see what you need.
Since this thing, well, we can go to shipbuilder, and then I can do flight check. Rename ship. Yeah, we're not calling it that. And we'll call it the Crimson Hauler. Oh, okay. Then we'll just call it Crimson Hauler. Okay, how about just the Hauler. Oh. Okay. Okay. Yeah, it's fine. Can we upgrade? Can we? How do you... okay. Oh. Okay. What does that do for me? Ooh, what? Yeah, Oh, yeah. No, thank you. Alright, what else
You
can
want
you
to stay under the
do?
radar? I've got just the thing. No, but just remember.
Needs repairs. That's, oh, yeah, I want just out of
And I
curiosity.
need your cash. It's a match made in heaven.
Crimson Fit Phantom. Just out of curiosity. Reaper, that's what ours started out as. Crimson Fleet Ghost 2. Haunt. Banshee. She's a Class B, huh? Yeah. Alright.
So there I am. You see security on my tail, and my grav drive just chokes. And you know what I find back there? The fattest piece I've ever...
Okay. Alrighty. So...
If I had a Berian crest, I'd run my own city, like they used.
Since we're just going down to the surface, we'll keep our ship for now.
Captain Tommy.
But depending upon what's going on, we might want to swap in the Mantis' ship.
To see that you survived your most recent sleep cycle.
Thank you, Vasco. And on that note, time for us to take a break. Alrighty, this is C Corp signing out. Bye now.